Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Nicholas No H, and I'm back with a K-pop boy group reaction video. Today's menu is going to have Infinite, BSS, the subunit from 17, Treasure, Stray Kids, and then finally Boy Next Door. So jam-packed full of some groups that I haven't listened to in quite a while. Infinite has not been on the channel for a long time. But yeah, if you do tune in for these monthly or bi-weekly, however, whenever I upload these, all of these groups will come back at some point. Some more often than others, just because the frequency of how they drop music and maybe songs that I've missed or haven't checked out yet. But definitely, they're never gonna be gone away unless they're I've exhausted every song from them, every title track or whatever. But yeah, really, I love all these groups, so I can't wait. Infinite, I think, is coming out with a new song next month, if I read the news right. I was looking through just to see where they've been, and much like a lot of boy groups, Infinite had to definitely serve in do their military service, and that always messes with the timing of groups, and a lot of groups don't survive that. But I'm very glad to see them still making music. New Emotions was the first song that I pretty sure I was introduced to by them or from them, and that's still my playlist today. I absolutely love that song, especially how it starts. Just very much my type of song and style of song. But I stopped reacting because the last two, I think, I had to upload on my Patreon in full, and they kept getting, for some reason, Infinite songs kept getting blocked. So either I was picking like Japanese tracks, which often happens, those get blocked way more than any Korean song. But hopefully this, it doesn't happen with this one, because I really want people to, to hear my thoughts on them, and not be, behind a Patreon. I do it for free, but it's a little bit of an effort to get there sometimes. So yeah, anyway, enough yapping. We're gonna get to Last Romeo. Let me make sure my volume is good here. All right. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, Infinite, Last Romeo. Very much excited. If you do enjoy my channel, consider subscribing. Lets me know that it's wanted here, and I can get more of that for you guys. If not, I appreciate it nonetheless. And like all of these videos, I do have a playlist of all the groups I react to. So if this is your first reaction ever, go and check it out, and you can see my past reactions. So 3, 2, 1, Last Romeo. Let's go. I always love their logo. One of my favorite in K-pop. They're always so dramatic with this piano or keyboard or whatever, and then these. Even though you feel it here too. Maybe that was just the intro. Ooh. Forget everything I just said. Those drums, the grittiness of that guitar too. There's the effect on it. Love the pep and the energy here. The rapping, I can't believe the song's almost halfway through already. The rapping in that chorus and the energy picking up a little bit before that as well. These drums stand out very, in a good way. The guitar popping in there at the end of this chorus too. Or I don't even know if it is a chorus. It's something, but man, there's just something about like older groups and the way they capture your attention, and the styling of these songs, and the pacing of it, which feels bold and maybe a bit strange now, but back then this was very much of the times. Like, they weren't going too far out of the box, but not to take away from the uniqueness of it back then. But still, there's just something very charming, and I don't know. It feels like it doesn't follow the normal K-pop guidelines of how to structure a song and like how things should go. I appreciate that a lot from them. That guitar. And these vocals, like, they do not slack there. This like funky jazz portion too. Drumming. Picking up again here. That is so catchy. Love that part. Ooh, the way that ended. Ooh. Give me chills. Damn. This is such a... Sorry, this screen's very bright. I don't know. It's such a great... Like, if you were never introduced to Infinite before this, obviously I've heard some songs before this, but if this was your first song, it, like, I don't know how you wouldn't immediately fall in love with them, because it's like they're pouring their heart out in all of these songs, but just the energy to this, the uniqueness of the sound, still catchy, but like really bold in the structure of it. And they always have this dramatic, almost like time's running out sort of a vibe to them, but that makes them endearing in a way, because they're just pouring their heart out. They're giving you so much in these songs. You can only appreciate it. Like, damn, like they're really expanding this sort of energy and this sort of vibe, and you really get engulfed by the essence of who Infinite are and their production team and all of that. Yeah, I immediately vibe with this song, and they gripped me in almost, you know, after the intro part. I was like, all right, I'm interested in this. And then when the song started, I'm like, yeah, I'm sold. So yeah, super talented, great rappers. Their voices, come on, like they don't need to show off that much. There weren't too many high notes in this. Like when they do place them in, it's only to enhance the song, and like for no other reason at all, really. So yeah, great song. Can't wait to hear their newest song that will come out next month. Definitely gonna be reacting to that afterwards when it comes out. Can't wait. Let me know what you guys thought of this. And yeah, next is going to be Treasure, so let's go. Okay, this is Treasure. Last night, came out 2 months ago. Treasure, they're always like this mysterious group to me, because I was like, oh, they've been around longer, or I thought they were around longer than they were, or it might have been actually flipped, where I thought they weren't around as long as they have been. I think that was it. But as far as the music goes, I never know what to expect from them. Like they have their own sound, at least to me. Yeah, I don't know, for a lot of groups, and Treasure's not the only group. I think One Us and a few other groups, they really like to branch out and do different things, and you will never hear the same thing twice. But even with One Us, I feel like there's several things that I can point to that it's like, okay, like they usually add this, or this sort of vibe is present. Like they'll do a lot of like traditional stuff in their songs, as far as like imagery or the sounds or the instruments that they use. Treasure, it's like completely different every time, different vibe. It's quite impressive to me. So I don't know what this is gonna be about, but I already love the imagery here. So 3, 2, 1, Treasure, Last Night, let's go. Kind of thought it would go for a more mellow, feel good type of song, but we'll see. Ooh, very tight electronic buzzing. Picking up a bit. This be a dance song. Harmony. Wow, those vocals, and the acoustic guitar there. Ooh. I knew I had a feeling it would pick up very, very much there, and it did not disappoint. Not expect that. Hold on, that chorus took me for a ride. Like I did not expect the constant drumming, the music, the instrumental being stripped away a bit, and really focusing on that. But almost goes from a softer, mellow, not ballad, but you can tell it was setting up for something more still. But even in that sound, I didn't expect that drop to be so heavy. It felt like a 2010s electronic music sort of drop into a chorus. I really like that. Ooh. Yeah, it took away everything there but that drum beat. Spacey synth. That guy always sticks out, like stylistically, but his rapping also. Guitar coming in, pushing itself forward a bit. I love the energy to this. That part's so fun. Oh. Wow. Got like slight whiplash from that song in a way that a lot of songs haven't hit me lately, because they really managed to combine two different sounds in the more mellow, not even dreamy parts, but I can go back a little bit. But you have this, you still have this beat that you know it's gonna expand upon a bit with those synthy, glitchy, so you know it's gonna pick up a bit in the chorus, but it's still a mellow song. It's still calm there, and then it just kind of rocks you, and not even like in a genre changing way. You have that electronic sound dropping in there, but it has almost a throwback sound of 2010s electronic like a lot of festival sort of vibes there. But then that break and pausing in the chorus as well, the drums really coming out there, and then the guitar later in the song really being at the forefront and the focus of the song. The rap parts, which have this intenseness that you don't really expect in a song like this. It could give you whiplash, but I love when groups do that. Like I don't want a song that's I can predict what's gonna happen all the way through. Those are fun. You don't need that for every song, but I love when it's you don't know what to expect a lot of the times. And Treasure, you at least for me, I never know what to expect coming into a song. Or even in the songs themselves, sometimes I'm very surprised. So I want to listen a few more times just on my own to feel the vibe out of it, because I'm not gonna lie, like I'm still like, oh, like what style did they go for with this, or like what direction did they head in? But I know I liked it. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought, or and your first impression of the song was, and or if it's one of your favorites from them. And also let me know what to check out from them that I haven't yet. Like I said, go to my playlist and just check out the songs I reacted to them from before. And I feel like I missed a few though, so that's why I'm asking this, especially for Treasure, which ones I should check out, because I'm pretty sure I missed like 2 or 3, maybe even more from them. Anyway, we're gonna move on to BSS next. Let's go. Okay, this is 17 Jeans, I think the title was to this. BSS 17, the subunit, and I will not say the same story I tell every time in a 17 song, but just know that Sungkwang is probably one of my favorite idols just in general, just because of how he introduced me to K-pop. So always shout out to him. Obviously his voice is amazing, but just him as a person, and him in some shows that I really like, he shines in those. So yeah, we're gonna start. Let me just make sure everything's good. Captions. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Jeans by BSS. Let's go. And the song or songs I've heard from them, it's always fun. Like, that's what they go for. Already here, like you can't help but smile immediately. It's like a country guitar here. A little hold down dance. The pained expressions, like over dramatic. That lyric. Hold on. Sorry, I was just looking because I kept seeing CBZ and I saw the title was that as well elsewhere. I don't know where I got Jeans from, or if it's interchangeable. Explain that if you can for me. But yeah, there's like a country like vibe and energy to it that I appreciate. I'm not like a big country guy, but just hearing that in a K-pop song, but it also has poppy elements, so it's not, you know, fully one thing or the other. But you can tell they're having such a fun time with this. The lyrics are ridiculous, and the expressions of the members when they're, you know, performing it and in this music video, like it's really fun. I wish I had a better descriptor for it than that, but it's always what they give you. But they're the Jeans. Like the tagging of them in the video. Ooh. How's that? Pausing it. I think Levi or like Wrangler should hire them to promote. Ooh, the full denim. Wow. That's funny. fun beat. Come on, shake your shoulders. Yo, this live is gonna... I'm gonna check it out afterwards on my own time. I definitely want to hear that live. I really think they hone in on that, especially. A lot of groups can make amazing songs, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm here for the music, first and foremost. So if I have a song that I can listen to the rest of my life that I just love and I vibe with immediately, awesome. But it takes a special kind of vision and, you know, planning with the production team as well as the members themselves to create a song that is not only catchy and has replayability, but also can be performed live, and, you know, and have that energy and the crowd involvement that you want and need to have like a successful, at least career in touring as a K-pop group. Because you can create the best music ever, but if the crowd's not vibing with it, you're gonna have a reputation as a group that makes good music, but like, why see them live if there's no energy to it, or if there's no like, I don't know, payoff to the live performances, where the songs don't translate in that sort of way. Sometimes a group is just not good in general at performing live, which is unfortunate. But a lot of times some songs just don't do well in the live setting. And I feel like BSS not only has really fun songs that are composed well, you know, the voices sound amazing, the rapping parts, if there is any in there, but they have that, but also it's like a hit live. So it's a double whammy of like success in terms of like just creating a good song, and then like just a really good time aspect of it too. Like, you can go to their shows and hear that and be involved in it. And yeah, it's a great song. Like, I wouldn't say it's, you know, my style of music stylistically, but the fact that they made me like this sort of song gives them so much credit, and I'm definitely gonna keep listening to it. So amazing song. I really enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think of this, and what I should check out next from 17 that I may have missed. And we're going to move on to Boy Next Door next, so let's go. Okay, this is Boy Next Door, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I love that group, so I don't know if it may not have anything to do with the group at all, but just the title alone, I'll take it. Still very intrigued about this group. I forgot if my last reaction to them was my first time to them. I think it was. But I immediately came away like, oh, like, I want to hear more from them. Their voices, on first listen, I was like, wow. But I was like, their creativity and the way the music video was shot, and just the vibe that they went for, I was like, oh, like, I'm intrigued. I forgot if that was like their debut song, or if I'm doing it backwards or whatever, so I can't say like that was their introduction to most people, but for me, that's how I felt. Really want to hear just what they have as far as like the palette of music they like to create and what style they go for. Could be sort of like a treasure situation where everything's different, but yeah, let's see. So 3, 2, 1, Boy Next Door's Earth, Wind, and Fire. Ooh. Oh, wow. There's like a discordant, like, dizziness to the beginning of this with the phone and like the voicemail or the whatever, and then you have this wonky sort of sounding piano or keyboard there, and then the drums come in. Ooh. Really fun vocal melody there too. This is fun. Ooh. What does that remind me of though? That I love how they're singing this. It almost reminds me of was it Frank Sinatra, like oh is the only one for me, like that sort of melody. I don't know if anybody's gonna get that reference. But that sort of vocal melody reminds me of that. Ooh. Whoa. Love that effect. Picks up here. Such a whimsical chorus here. Whoa. Holy. This is dope. Love the creativity here. Love the sped up vocals. Wow. That is cool. The way he comes in, come on. This is my favorite from them. Like, just I'm not even halfway through. I really dig the creative direction this has, and they're throwing a lot of like challenging sounds and mixtures of production at me and at the viewer, but it's done in a way that it all fits together very well, and it seamlessly goes to the next part. Like, just the direction that they're taking with this, bravo to them. Even the way he's pausing here, manners make it man. Just, I love that. It's so fun. Love the keyboards coming in here. We have that garage beat. That's a wild song, and I love how they went for that. Because they smashed that. Like, they absolutely killed that. It really managed to be listenable and engaging and fun and whimsical, but also had a lot of compelling just elements in it that made it catchy and pleasant to listen to, that I'm definitely gonna listen to it again. And it's my favorite song from them out of the two I listened to. My favorite. Yeah, just even more than anything, just the vocal melodies that I picked out and I heard from them. I feel like, the best songs take inspiration from, other groups, other sounds. It doesn't matter if it's K-pop or another genre completely, but it just had a lot of those influences, to me at least, in the melodies that they used. Also their own uniqueness, especially in the chorus there, where the sped up parts, like, that was, I've never heard anything like that in a K-pop song. But I feel like this is the essence of what K-pop is. You're supposed to make it fun and new and even challenging for some people, but when you get through those barriers and through those doors, like, it's so worth it to, like, I feel like that's the highest praise I can give a group. So really enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys think of this, what I should listen to next from them, because after this I'm like, okay, what else is there really? Like, this is amazing. So anyway, we're gonna move on to Stray Kids next, so let's go. Okay, this is the last reaction of the bunch. Really fun batch of songs. Like, it's almost a a lot of times I find a theme in the songs that I pick, even though I don't, pre-plan these or um, group these together because of anything that I assume or listen to or whatever. I go into all of these blind, and I'm like, okay, this seems like a good one to pick. It's very, just picking out of like a going grocery shopping, picking out random. That's how I approach these reactions, and I find more often than not, a lot of the songs have a similar vibe or feel or like a common thread between them. It always works like that for some reason. And this one just has a lot of songs that kind of push the envelope of sound and energy, of creativity, of how much fun you can have in this song, and not like approach corniness or be taken in a way that no one takes it seriously. Like yeah, all of these songs have done that so far, and I know Stray Kids, like, that's their bread and butter. It may not be this song, I'm expecting it, to be honest, but a lot of their songs, it's like, okay, like, what do I expect from a Stray Kids song? They have their style, they have their sound, but within that, they have this really playful artistry where they can draw a Picasso. The next, it's like a Dali. The next is like Jackson Pollock. Like, so many different ways they can go and styles. So anyway, let me make sure the volume is good. Captions on. All right, this is Walking on Water, and 3, 2, 1, let's go. Again, not to mention my favorite rapper in K-pop, Changmin. And their videos always have this like dark background to them, but a lot of like color and liveliness elsewhere. Cool. Yeah, this is Stray Kids. I didn't think he'd rhyme water with Harry Potter. No border. You can call me Harry Potter. I just take no force. I'm a feel in my bottle. 내 focus은 물살처럼 물러. 내 니밖에 접어들면 경사를 거슬러. It's pretty cool that his whole verse was like a play on like the wordplay and the scheme of the whole thing was based on the title of the song, which is Walking on Water, but the whole scheme plays off of that, which is really cool. That part. Super dope. Ooh, love his tone there. Oh. Love the effect on the screen there after like the dirt bikes. And that splash part. Oh. They always have like an old school hip hop feel, and then Felix comes in and uses his voice as an instrument. Ooh. That background beat is so interesting, but I mess with it. It's almost like they're just like hitting a pan, like a sheet of, when you like wobble a tray or something. I don't know. We'll go back a little bit.
Say hello to Nemo cause I can't see you. 유의견은 우리는 없어 보이지 but the least. 움직임이 튀기는 물이 사방에 splash. 여기서 너도 my control call me Aquaman.
Yeah, all the lyrics pertain to this central subject. Whoa.
but I'll never fall. Every day supernatural. Thrashing rain, I'ma bring the storm. This my stage, walking on
The
water.
grittiness of the electronic. Whoa. Those rock drums coming in. That outro, what the hell? Yeah, new ending on Stray Kids would be a great idea because they always bring that intenseness, the heat, I should say the water, and in this instance, because the whole song was a play on it, and a lot of times you'll have a title to a song, but it's never like the central theme of the entire song, but the imagery, and all of the lyrics, pretty much like 90% of the lyrics had to do with that central theme of water, and then wordplay off of that in the rap verses and in singing. Really cool. I really like that aspect of it. And the sound itself always evolving, changing. You had that old school rap feel. There's definitely electronic sounds as well, but then like rock guitars and drums coming in specific parts as well. So it definitely changes and jumps between different genres. And I do think a thing that they've thrown into a lot of their songs recently is that old school hip hop parts. Even it could be just a part where they're, the titles are escaping me, but sometimes it's just a rap verses and like sprinkled in randomly. But it was like half the song really had that West Coast old school synthy sound with the record scratching as well. So there's just so many elements to really enjoying this. And again, I have to listen to their songs so many times just to catch them more and more. I'm losing my voice, but yeah, super dope from them. I really enjoyed this. I think Changbin didn't even have my favorite rap. Like his verse is really good, but the rappers in this group always escape me. Like I need to remember all their names. They all killed it, so that's like a credit to. I'm like, well, like Stray Kids just has an embarrassment of riches in terms of talent, so it's hard to compare them a lot of times with any other group. But yeah, they're amazing. Let me know what you guys thought of this. What I should check out next from them, as well, because I feel like I've missed a lot of songs from all of these groups. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. That was really dope. Hopefully we'll be able to record in the next couple of weeks. And like I said, if your group isn't here this time and you made it this far somehow, check out my next reaction. They'll probably be there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.